Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
What's up, everybody? This is 22 Tiger Dude here, and I'm here to do a SpongeBob episode review on The Card, requested by Invader R. Chris. So, The Card is about when SpongeBob wants to buy the rarest MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy card. He wants to buy the talking card, but guess who unintentionally gets the card? It's Patrick. So Patrick agrees to give SpongeBob his talking cards, but SpongeBob has to survive a whole day of Patrick holding the cards, and it doesn't quite go so well, and it's really a big torture for the poor Sponge. So in my opinion, The Card is a very, very fun and enjoyable SpongeBob episode. It was a simple concept, but it was done in such a very fun way, and it just got the job done right. The storyline is very well written. The execution is done very well. And overall, I just thought the overall script for The Card is very solid. The first couple of minutes where SpongeBob is in the bank being picky about how his dollar looks is very funny, and how he's just holding up the line at the bank. It was very funny to see Patrick using this counting book at this comic book store. That was hilarious. I mean, Patrick, really? You don't know how to count? And then for the next couple of minutes, we do see SpongeBob desperately trying to look for these cards, but that was when Patrick grabs them, and then the middle portion of the episode is just SpongeBob and Patrick walking through Goo Lagoon, the construction site, all the way to their homes. And the last few minutes of the episode is SpongeBob and Patrick at their homes, and that's when SpongeBob is eating a burger with Patrick, where Patrick is eating his burger with the card SpongeBob oh so desperately wants. Patrick was funny here. How SpongeBob would react to Patrick using the card, not being careful with it, was very funny. Now, where I do have a problem with the card though, is actually the final few minutes once SpongeBob and Patrick are home, because everything else leading up to that was actually very well done. I was actually laughing a lot. And then once SpongeBob and Patrick are at home, the episode does feel tiresome. It feels repetitive, and you already feel like it needs to end already. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the final few minutes of The Card. I just don't think it's as good as the rest of the episode was, because it's ironic how I enjoyed the build-up more than what was leading up to that. Patrick, he could get a little stupid with the card, but it does get a little annoying for him to keep using the card SpongeBob wants, and it is a little annoying to see SpongeBob whine over a card, because I mean, for Pete's sake, it's just a card, SpongeBob. But it is cool to see Ernest Borgnine just say one line 4 times, and that's the line, "Buy more cards." That's all Ernest Borgnine had to say in this episode. He says the same line 4 times, but it was very well done, because it's not in physical appearance form, it's just inside the talking card, the talking MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy card. So yes, with that being said, I had a very enjoyable time with the card, and I'm going to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It could have used more work in the final few minutes, I'll admit that. SpongeBob's whining does get annoying in the final few minutes, and Patrick using the card in a disgusting way did get a little annoying in the final few minutes. But even with all that being said, it's still a very fun episode, and it gets the job done right. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!